Welcome 2016 Keystone Press Pass Team. Here's a little video to give you an overview of what your role will be like while you're at the 2016 National Keystone Conference. We would like for every Keystone Press Pass team member to view this video so that you are prepared and have fun with your experience while you're at Keystone. First, let me introduce you to the Press Pass team leads. First, meet Caitlin. Caitlin's on the Keystone National Steering Committee, and she's also a seasoned veteran in the area of Press Pass. I'm Susan Brandon and I work at the national office, and I'm very excited to serve on this team as well. You'll see me all over the conference doing all sorts of things, but this is probably my very favorite part of Keystone. And below me, meet LeVar Jones. LeVar is with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Washington, and he is also seasoned in working with Press Pass team members at his club. Now here's a sneak peek at the Press Pass team t-shirts. They're bright yellow so everyone will know who we are, and on the front there's the Keystone symbol, and on the back it lets everyone know we're on the Press Pass team. We have to be sure we set the very best example because everyone will know who we are. You'll wear your regular conference attire, but you can throw this t-shirt on the days where you're serving on the Press Pass team. Please note that the white on the background of this t-shirt will not be on your actual t-shirt. It will be all yellow with just black writing and visuals. We will have 53 team members, and everyone should be able to fulfill their first two roles that they chose when they filled out their form originally. Our goal is for everyone to serve one day of the conference for a set time period so that you can enjoy the rest of the conference. We don't want you on duty 24/7. You are here to enjoy the Keystone Conference, and that's your first priority. But we also want to make sure you have some time serving as a Press Pass team member. We're going to use the session schedules that everyone filled out and sent to us in the last survey to help plan coverage, and we're still finalizing that right now. We want everyone to be able to get photos and record information during an event's key moments, but the rest of the time, we want you to participate and have fun. The goal is not just event coverage, but for everyone to have fun. So, from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, everyone should spend time enjoying all the conference activities. If you get some photos and you want to share them out via social media, that's great. But we want you off duty and enjoying the conference then. While you're attending events, think of the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. And then while you're also watching, pay attention to how teens can use what you're learning during these sessions to bring more teens into the club. That'll help make your articles and your interviews more interesting for the teens who are attending the conference, as well as the ones back home who will end up watching all of your footage later. We ask that if you are going to serve on the Press Pass team, that you honor your commitment to fulfill your duties. In other words, show up when you're scheduled, be a team player with those you're serving with, complete your assigned task, including producing your footage and completing your articles, and be courteous to everyone you photograph, video, interview, or write about, because they'll all know who we are and we're expected to set the very best example. For everyone who's going to be doing photography or videography, or even our writers, we have to remember to use event coverage etiquette. For example, do you see the photographers that are down in the front? They're squatting down or they're sitting down with their equipment ready to take their pictures. The ones in the back are standing up, blocking the view of all the people who are behind them. We do not want to block the view for everyone who is behind us because then they might not let us cover the events up close anymore. So be sure to sit down so that you're kind of out of the way and get the footage you need. Now, if you need to stand up every once in a while to take a picture, we can work with you. But other than that, we want to try to blend with the audience and stay out of the way so that everyone can enjoy the events that they're scheduled to attend. If you are an interviewer, I want you to already start thinking about 5 questions you could ask any Keystoner, as well as 5 questions you could ask any speaker, and 5 questions you could ask any entertainer. If you always have these in queue, if you get opportunities to interview people on the fly, you'll always be ready. Bring these questions with you for our on site meeting on March 18th from 3 to 5, and you can share your interview questions with other interviewers so that everyone is well prepared. Remember, creating a list of interesting questions will make your role easier and a lot more fun. And one thing I just caught is our meeting is actually March 17th, which is that Thursday, not March 18th. So we'll see you on Thursday, March 17th, everyone, for the Press Pass team training. We will have quite a few people writing, so we have created a graphic organizer for everyone to use to gather their information. We'll have Press Pass Team clipboards that you can check out and take with you to events, or you can use a digital copy and write these up on your device using the same exact graphic organizer. Basically, you'll just write down your name and the event name, as well as the who, what, when, where, why, and how of the events that you are covering. We also want you to write a little something about how you can apply this to get more teens into your club, as well as get some very interesting details to make this informative and interesting to your readers. There's a space to gather some direct quotes that you think might be interesting, as well as room to write additional information on the back as needed. We'd like for everyone to take these forms and utilize them to gather your information so that you can create your article later in Google Docs, and that will make it easy for us to upload information to My Club My Life so that we can post your articles. One thing to add is these forms will be housed in Google Docs and everyone will have access to the folder in case you want to use a digital version of the form on your own device. To help provide additional support, especially for people who may never have served on a Press Pass team before, we've created a website on Weebly, which is the MCML Keystone Press Pass Team.weebly.com, and that is going to be a great place for you to learn more about your roles. There are tabs for each of your roles with lots of resources on each of the pages to help support you and get you ready to serve in your role on the Keystone Press Pass team. When you click on the tabs, there will be resources that will help you serve in your role. For example, when you click on the photography link, the first thing you'll see are some how-tos. So when you click on that little box, it will take you to a link that gives you photography resources. Down below, there is a slideshow that gives you additional information as well, along with some videos that will help better explain what your role will entail. You just click in the middle of the box. It may look like a big gray box at first, but when you click on it, it will populate with the information and you just go from slide to slide and learn more about your role. Everyone will likely serve in more than one role, probably up to two roles, so be sure to look at the information for the top two roles you selected so that you can ensure you're prepared to serve during Keystone. We would love for everyone to utilize social media, if you're allowed to use that, to share with the world what's going on here at the Keystone Conference. If you have a Twitter or Instagram account, go ahead and share out things that you're doing while you're here at the conference. If you're at the Smart Girls Expo and you had a great time, take some pictures and share that out via your social media sites. Be sure to use the hashtag 2K16 and be sure the K and the teen are all capitalized, as well as the My Club My Life social media, Instagram, and Snapchat will be sharing out information, and you'll hear more about that when you get to the conference. Even if you're not technically on duty with the Press Pass team, we'd love for you to use social media to share your experience with others, as well as use the social feature within the app to share how much fun you're having while you're at Keystone. Now for a conference overview. On Thursday, the theme is the luck of the Keystone, and some highlights include the video roll call, which will take place most of the day and will also show in the hotel TVs. The games room will be hopping with all sorts of activities, so that'll be a great place for video and photo for everyone who's getting there on Thursday. There will also be national fitness competition stations, the Smart Girls Expo, Passport to Manhood Expo, American Red Cross CPR and babysitting certification, as well as a really huge college career and workforce development expo. There will be a lot of stations set up in there for you to check out information, so that'll be another great place for especially photography and video. Now, don't forget our My Club My Life Keystone Press Pass team meeting is on Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. in Arts District 5 for everyone who can attend. We realize some people may not be coming in until Friday morning, and we will meet up with you the best that we can to help you get acclimated. Don't forget, opening session is from 6:45 to 8 p.m. and we will break up into teams, and our small mini teams will be sitting at a side table in the opening session, as well as some will be sitting right down front to get some good photography and videography. Evening activities start from 8 to 11, including the off-site events, but we know that that is your time to enjoy time with your friends. So if you want to cover events during that time, use your social media to share information and we can pull that off the social media channels. But enjoy that time to meet other Keystoners and to fully enjoy the conference. Friday is going to be a super busy day. The theme is We Own Friday, and it is chock full of activities and events. So, starting out, we have two general sessions, one in the morning and one in the evening. And we'll have two different teams sitting at the events table, as well as two different teams sitting down front to get some good video and photos. The National Fitness Competition stations will continue on Friday, and there will also be some advisor sessions, and they're listed here, and we'll include this PowerPoint presentation on the website. Now, we have off-site experiences, so a whole crew with you will be going to either college, career, or community service experiences, and we'd love for you to cover those events while you are there. Our thoughts are that you will take some notes and cover the events with some photos and possibly some video coverage, but we also want you to spend the majority of your time enjoying the event. So just be strategic in how you cover the event, get some photos, but enjoy the event as well. For those of you who are back at the Omni and the Convention Center, we will have the team program breakout sessions. Track one is What's on My Plate, Issues and Answers, so all of the sessions will lend itself to that theme. Track two will be later in the afternoon after lunch, which Finding Your Gold. It's all about Keystone clubs and running effective Keystone meetings. And then track three will be Believe in the Hype, and that's the fun track. And that's where all the fun stuff is going to happen from 3:30 to 4:30. There's also the Keystone Legacy and Gold Social from 5 to 6, as well as the evening activities starting from 8 to 11. Now, we would love, even though we want everyone to have time off, we would love to get some coverage of the talent show. So, if we can get some video footage there, that would be awesome. But other than that, we want you to enjoy your evening with your fellow Keystoners. On Saturday, things start winding down a little bit. The theme is It's Our Time, and it's all about passion and motivation. There are two general sessions, so again, we'll have two press pass teams that will sit at the tables over to the side as well as down front to get some good footage. Then we have super sessions from 10:30 to 12:30, and we'll have teams covering that as well. And then we'll have everybody wrap up right after that last general session because once you go to Six Flags Over Texas, you're Keystoners. You're not necessarily serving on the Press Pass team anymore. We welcome you to take pictures and to upload them to social media. And if you want to put some things in the Google folder later that evening, that's fine. But while you're at Six Flags Over Texas, we want you to have fun with your fellow Keystoners and just enjoy your time. Don't worry about covering that event. We would love for all images, articles, etc. to be turned in before we leave for Six Flags. And if for some reason you're not able to do this, if you can upload it to the folder the next day before you travel out, that would be great. For people who would like to continue serving on the Press Pass team and contribute to My Club My Life throughout the year, we would love to have you. We are so excited to have this Press Pass team and know we are going to achieve great things together. If you have any questions, you can send them to myclubmylife@bgca.org and we'd be happy to help support you. We'll be there on the ground at National Keystone Conference to support you and to help you have a great experience. Remember, we're a team, and together, everyone achieves more. We look forward to seeing everybody very soon. Have a safe trip, and we'll see you at the Keystone Conference. Until then, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see everybody very soon.